Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm Steph. I'm the Secret Slob. Thank you for joining me on my 21-day massive decluttering project. I hope you've seen some changes in your house too. I know my house is getting cleaner and cleaner little by little, and I'm actually starting to know where things are. So it's great. So today, it's Monday. It's day 9 of our 21-day massive decluttering project, and I had something planned, but I just thought, you know what, it's Monday, I'm feeling super motivated, and I have a huge job to do, and I knew it was coming up on the calendar, so I just thought, hey, I've got the energy for it today, I'm pushing it ahead, and that is my kids' rooms. So my kids' rooms are comprised of their toys and their clothes. So going back to rule number 1, do not declutter other people's stuff. I'm just going to quickly add in, and I know I said it before, I made an exception for myself to this rule because my kids are 3 and 1. So I am going to have them help me as best they can, and I'll probably talk to them about the things they want to keep. But let's be honest, I'm just going to declutter their clothes for them because I do it. If you have little kids like me, hey, let's do it together. If you have older kids though, this is the perfect time to get them involved in decluttering because it's their stuff. And so I'm gonna do what my mom used to do when I was little. And so basically she would gather everything I owned, all my clothes, toys, every little scrap of knickknack, and she would pile it. And we pile it on our beds, and then we would go through it one at a time and decide if we were gonna keep it, throw it in the garbage, or give it away. And then at the end, my room would be clean. I loved it, and then I would just mess it up again. So we were really good at making huge messes and then letting it get out of control and then cleaning it up and totally burning out. And that's something I'm trying to change for myself now. Now I'm trying to get into routines where I just kind of keep it clean, or at least keep it in some state of control. But sometimes a big declutter is necessary. And so I'm gonna do what my mom used to do, pile everything and then sort through it one at a time. We are just like totally inundated by toys. So it's not hard. I know what's special to my kids. And like I said, I'm gonna involve them, talk to them about what they wanna keep, what's special to them, and then get it down to a manageable number of items. You know the relationship you have with your kids. If you wanna get them involved, get them involved. If they're like babies, you know, maybe they could sit there and watch you and you could talk to them, whatever. So I'm gonna do it this morning because my kids are awake and they'll be napping after lunch. So I'm gonna get after it right now. And just in case you thought that I was running around keeping my house perfect, no. I even thought, I'm like, maybe I should clean it up first and then film. No. This is real life. This is what my kids' rooms look like. They were clean last week and now they're totally messy again. But I want to get them to the place where they take pride in having a clean and clear space. Because when their rooms are clean, honestly, they play in their rooms more, which is great for me. Time for me to read and do whatever. So here I go. I'm doing my kids' rooms. I'm super motivated because it's Monday and I know I'm not going to want to do this on another day. So getting after it. This could probably take an hour or two, but that's okay. It's all part of the big, massive decluttering project, and it's gonna feel so good when I'm done. Okay, here I go. So I'm just starting by throwing everything in a pile in the middle of the room, and then I can kind of pick through it all and choose what we need. So as you can see, I'm just going nuts. There are stuffed animals, puzzles, little toys, little pieces from little toys that drive me crazy. And I am pulling everything out. Closets, bins, things that seemed organized. Everything is getting decluttered today. Okay, so this is my kids' pile of toys. And you know what? This isn't even their clothes. I'm going to do toys first, then I'll do clothes. But like, this is crazy. There is not a single child on earth that needs this many toys, and I felt like I was already pretty ruthless about what came into our house. So I'm going to pare this right down. It's not going to affect them. They'll probably actually have more fun playing with the toys they know they have instead of being piled under this huge mess. So I'm going to go through this toys right now. I'm going to go get my kid so she can see what we're kind of doing. Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, I have my little helper with me. She is 3 years old, and you guys, she was totally into this decluttering thing. We would talk about things. She would say if she loved it, or she would often just say, I don't love that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. She's super into it. So, I mean, maybe it's never too young to start them decluttering. So then my other daughter got involved, but mostly with just playing with everything. But I think she just liked being around us. And my older daughter, she worked really hard. She was honestly going through everything, deciding what she wanted to keep, deciding what she didn't want to keep, and we made progress. We went through the books at the very end, and that's just a pile of books that we decided we just don't need to keep anymore. So I'm just going to bag them up, and we'll take those to the thrift store. Oh, you can see the little ones helping there too. She's such a good girl. Okay, so all done. And here's the pile that we're gonna take and donate. So it's like a couple bags of books, a bunch of puzzles, lots of stuffies, just stuff we're not using. It's not gonna last long, I have no doubt. But at least we're down quite a good pile of stuff. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the clothes now. With clothes, I just took them out one drawer at a time, pulled everything out, rearrange the drawer, and put them back. I found that to be the easiest way. Then it just wasn't so overwhelming and things didn't get messy. Okay, so this is bedroom 2. This room is my younger daughter's room, so it always has the most clothes because everything that doesn't fit my older daughter, I bring in here and it just piles. So we have a big spare mattress that we let the girls jump on in here, so I'm gonna pile everything here, and she's here to help, and then I'm gonna sort through it all. Okay, this is gonna be a big job, but then I'm done. Ah! I already went through my younger daughter's drawers one at a time, the same way I went through the older ones. And this pile is stuff that was on the floor. Oh, she loves to jump and help. Stuff that was on the floor and stuff that I had from my older daughter that just needed to be gone through. So I'm just sorting through it all now. Okay, wow, that was a huge job, but I have this mountain of toys to just take out of my life, and now I have these these are all full of clothes that we have outgrown. So this was a massive day. If you feel like tackling this today, I highly encourage it. Getting rid of your kids' stuff. Sometimes I think that when I was growing up, my mom just thought if she shut the door on the mess that was in my room, it wasn't her problem. But really, I wish that we had kind of worked together to teach me how to be a little less cluttery. And it would have been helpful to, know that your room really does affect everyone, because my kids' mess really, it does affect me. So I was really glad to get that done. Their room still seems like there's a lot of toys, and yet we probably took out half of them. I'm not worried about it because there will be more toys coming. They'll have birthday parties, and Christmas is coming, and they have grandparents. My mom's coming tomorrow to visit, and trust me, there will be toys in tow. So I'm not concerned about them not having enough things to play with. Plus, it's summer, they can go outside. If you do not have kids, and this is not something you need to do today, lucky you. You could have a day off, or I'm sure you know somewhere in your house that could use some serious decluttering, even 15 minutes. So pick a place that you feel like you need to work on and get after it. And I did the toys and the clothes today. That was a huge job. It took me 2 hours. If you want to just split that in half, do half one day, half the other, or just work on it for 15 minutes at a time. Whatever works for you. The important thing is that we keep going and do a little bit every day, or in my case, a lot today. I still have to do my weekly home blessing hour because it's Monday, which I don't know. I didn't have it in my mind when I woke up and was like, I'm doing the toys today. So anyways, I'm going to have my lunch, and then I'm going to do my weekly home blessing hour, and then I'm going to probably lay down and read a book. So I hope you have a wonderful Monday, and I hope spring is springing wherever you are, and the birds are starting to come out, and our grass is starting to actually peek through the snow. So I'm so excited. Have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.